Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
I wasn't gonna do this at first, but people always wanna fucking try me. So welcome to your fucking tape, bitch. Hope you're watching it through me. Hi. Oh, anyway, so we out here doing a mukbang. What's good, everybody? It's DESTINTROYCE. You watching TROYCE TV. So I'm gonna do a fucking mukbang slash story time slash life update because a lot of y'all always ask me to do more personal videos. I'm gonna get to the fucking point and I'm gonna tell y'all story time about how I'm most likely gonna be evicted out of my fucking house because me and my roommate just don't seem to get along. Well, let me get into that. Anyways, long story short, let me show you what I'm eating. I didn't even open this shit yet. I actually bought this shit yesterday, but my ass was too fucking tired and washed out because I told y'all on my Instagram that I got into it with my roommate. And a lot of y'all were like, oh my god, Troyce, tell the fucking story, spill the tea. And I also told y'all that I documentated everything and you know, camera's rolling, bitch. Candy camera's fucking rolling in this bitch. You gotta be careful what you say over the phone. So, long story short, I bought this shit yesterday, but I was too fucking mad and too pissed off because this nigga really fucking tried me. My roommate, actually. My roommate really fucking tried me. So when I bought this shit, I was like, oh my god, I'm so fucking mad. Like, my heart is racing. Like, I'm getting anxiety and I'm so fucking pissed off that this nigga really thought he could fucking try me and call me out my name and shit. So I couldn't even eat this shit. So this is basically like a day old. Well, not a day old, like 21 hours old. So basically I got lobster tails. I've never had lobster because I can never afford this shit. But I bought this. Wait, let me try to do my Jamaican accent. I like yellow rice. I like lobster tails. This shit is cold. I didn't even heat this shit up because I don't feel like going out there because I don't want to see this nigga at all. He pissed me off. Oh my god. I just heat up the whole damn brown paper bag and this shit looks all molted and shit and the sauce dressing just flew everywhere. The whole shit is fucking melted. Anyways, let me just get into this damn video. Yellow rice. This, I asked y'all on Instagram what y'all wanted to see me eat, and most of y'all was like, oh my god, seafood. I'm like, seafood's so fucking expensive. Yeah, y'all just think I'm rich like that? But I was like, fuck it. Why the fuck not? So long story short, let me tell you guys about how my roommate fucking tried me. Oh my god, you put a spoon in this bitch. How the fuck I'm supposed to eat this shit with my fucking hands? They're like, oh no, that's a fucking nigger. Of course he's gonna eat it with his hands. Let's not put a fork in this shit. Damn. But long story short, let me tell y'all the story. So, basically, 4 months ago I moved out of my parents' house, and y'all know that I moved out of my parents' house. I just graduated high school, and I was like, no, fuck this shit. I'm not staying here. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm out. Like, as soon as I fucking found that I was graduating and I was like, oh fuck, graduation time is here, it's time for me to start looking for a place, I immediately went looking for a place and I found one immediately. And the mistake I made was I went with the first option that I found, which was the place I'm in right now. It's not even that big. It's basically a 1 bedroom. I'm gonna have a half bath right there, and I basically gotta go upstairs to use a damn shower because there's a roommate upstairs and he doesn't have a half bath, but we basically gotta share the shower, which is kind of annoying because I constantly gotta go upstairs and this nigga got a big ass dog and his dog is always barking every time I come up the stairs like, rah, 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 and I'm like, ugh, fucking annoying. They never season they fucking rice. $29 for this. I mean, I guess this doesn't look that bad. Anywho, got the, what the fuck is this? It's so damn cold. Thickness. Butter. I went on Craigslist and I found something and I was like, oh shit, okay, cool. This person wants a security deposit and first month's rent. I was like, okay, fine. First month and a security deposit, and the same security deposit was like $630. At first, I was like, that's a bit of a stretch, but I'm gonna still do this shit. Fuck it. Where the hell's that at? So long story short, oh wait, fuck, thumbnail time. That's how all the Fraud Squad YouTubers be doing. They be so fucking over dramatic with their damn thumbnails. Cool. Craigslist roommate, gave him the money, signed the lease. He had his own little personal lease. Everything was lit. Everything was good. So I'm thinking, okay, cool. Everything's gonna be fine. He kind of gave me bad vibes at first, but then I was like, you know what? I'd rather live with some old, raggedy, rinkety, Craigslist ass nigga than live in my fucking house, because I can't fucking stand living at home and I can't stand my goddamn family. It's the truth, and a lot of y'all been asking me, when's the last time I see my mom? I haven't seen my mom since I left. Like, literally, I woke up one morning and said, oh God, I graduate in a week. Okay, time to move out. These people keep fucking trying me. Let me get the fuck out of here. And I left, and I left. And literally, she called me 2 days later and was like, wait, did you move out? And I was like, yeah, I moved out like 2 days ago. So I haven't seen my mom since I left. Honestly, I love my mom, but no, I need my space for a couple years, and then I'll come back and visit. So my roommate, he gave me bad vibes when I first met him. He was chill. He was acting all funny. He was asking me weird questions, like, oh, okay, so have you ever had a girlfriend? Like, just asking me like weird ass questions, like, the fuck. And he was like, you're really cool. We gotta go out and have a drink one day. Like, just weird shit. So there were a couple things that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. He's always been cool, always been chill, but the kitchen's kind of fucking dirty. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was one thing that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. His kitchen is a little bit dirty. The floor is muddy as fucking hell. The fridge is fucking cluttered as shit. Like, I can't even fit my own personal shit in the damn fridge because how fucking cluttered it is. But actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not spending $300 for a damn mini fridge, so I'm gonna just buy a bunch of shit that doesn't need to go in the fridge. Because I've been eating cupcakes and fucking salt and vinegar chips and cereal for too damn long. Because I can't fit shit in the fridge. I used to buy meat at first, but I cannot fit my shit in the fridge to fucking save my life. Because it's so damn cluttered in there. Like, even the other roommate can't fix his own shit. And the other roommate actually just moved in. Everything's fine. I'm here for 3 months, right? So out of nowhere, this damn fucking alarm. Anyway, so out of nowhere, I get a damn text message. I'm here for 3 months. Remember that. I'm here for 3 months, and he always told me, hey, you know, I like chill, quietness. I'm like, okay, lit. Here for 3 months, chilling. Everything's fine. I'm quiet, I'm cool. And to be honest with y'all, I probably only seen this nigga like 20 times. Since I've been here for 4 months, 3 months, I've only seen him 20 times. That's how secluded and to myself I am. I'm not fucking friendly. For those of y'all who are wondering, I'm not friendly at all. I'm very chill, reserved. Excuse me. I'm very chill, reserved. I'm very to myself. I'm not with that friendly shit. Like, I'm just chilling. Like, if you talk to me, I'll talk to you. But I'm not about trying to like be friends with my damn landlord. Like, no. No. This rent is already fucking high enough. And the only reason it's so damn high is because it's fucking Miami. Florida is a very expensive place. Like, if anything, I would have been better off fucking renting out a damn box. And I also asked him for the number of the building manager, just so I could, you know, make sure and clear things up with him to make sure everything's cool. Just so he doesn't, you know, expect, you know, a random person coming in and he don't know. So I actually called the building manager before I ended up moving in 3 months ago. Talked to him, told him things. Well, texting him actually. Asking him questions. Saying, hey, like, is everything okay? Sent a picture of my social, sent a picture of my ID, I know some of y'all are thinking, why the fuck you sending your social to random motherfuckers? First of all, my social security is locked, so nobody can steal my damn identity. It's locked. I have life lock. So that actually made him kind of salty, because he ended up calling me saying, hey, like, why'd you talk to the damn building manager? You know, you should always go through me. This guy's kind of a penny pitcher. He's going to try to get as much money of you as possible. Just go through me if you have any problems. And I'm like, okay, fine. So he kind of gave me a bad vibe because he was giving me attitude because I went to the building manager and asked him a whole bunch of questions. But the building manager said everything was fine. He said everything was cool. He said everything was fine. But fast forward to now, I don't know where, bing, I get a damn text message that says, hey, I'm gonna need you to sign up for this and I'm gonna need you to apply for this. I said, what is this and what do you need me to apply for? He says, I need you to apply for the HOA. HOA, I assume that means Homeowners Association. So I'm thinking, why do I need to sign up for this? What is this? Why am I signing up for this? And he says, as a matter of fact, let me pull out the receipts just in case. And I said, what is this? And he said, I need you to get approved by our HOA. Shouldn't be too much trouble. So then I said, I didn't say I had a problem. Explain, please. I have no idea what this is, what it is for. Why do I need to get approved? He said, just call them and say you want to get approved to live in our apartment. You will have to go down to the place and fill out a form and they will do a background check on you. And I said, what the hell? I literally sent everything to the owner. Remember when I told y'all how I spoke to the owner before I moved in 3 months ago to make sure everything was cool? Right. So he says, I sent a picture of my ID, I sent my social, a reference letter to his email. I did all this before I moved in. Can I have his number again? Because at the time I didn't know his number. I lost his number. And I said, can I have his number again? And I said, my record is fine and everything. I'm just aggravated that I need to waste all this time for something that should have been covered. Because remember I told y'all before, the damn building manager, I spoke to him before and I sent him my reference email. I sent him a picture of my social. This should have been covered. Why do I need to go to the HOA to try to get approved for an apartment that I'm already in? I've been here for 4 months. Why do I need to get approved? It's not making no sense. So then he says, relax. This shouldn't take more than an hour. I'll drive you if you can't spare for an Uber. I don't need your fucking charity. This nigga has some fucking nerve. I'll drive you if you can't spare for an Uber. Are you fucking kidding me? You're really gonna throw out, if you can't spare for an Uber. These white people must think I'm fucking broke or something. Like, yes, I am broke as fuck, but damn, bitch. That's really shady. So I took that the wrong way. Cause like, who the fuck you think you are saying that if you can't spare the Uber, then I can drive you? Bitch, I don't want to drive you a fucking beat up bucket. I'm perfectly fine walking or taking an Uber. Fuck. Had me fucked up. So hold on. Let me taste some of this rice real quick. So good. Anyway, let me continue. So after he says, relax, if you can't spare the Uber fee, I'll drive you, I didn't reply. So then he replies, so then he messaged me, so then he texts me again and says, could you do it today? And then I eventually did reply and I said, no. That's literally all I said, no. And then he texts me, when will you be available? Didn't text back. Then he says, I've got your receipt in the printer. Let me know when you can give me those cash dollars. Okay, cool. So I, at this point, feel like he probably forgot. And he's letting the whole HOA thing go because he knows that it's pissing me off. So he says, you know, it's time to pay rent. You know, I left your receipt on the counter. Blase, blase. He did. I eventually told him I'm ready to pay him the shit, and it's all good. I opened my damn door early in the morning. He's in the kitchen. I said, oh, here's the money. He says, all right, thanks. Did you get your receipt? I said, yes, I got my receipt. Went to bed. He didn't text me the whole day. Everything's fine. So then, boom, like 2 days later, he's texting me, hey, man, I really need you to get down to the HOA when you get a chance. If you need a ride, I can take you tomorrow morning. And I didn't reply the whole day, because at that point I'm like, it's early as fuck in the morning. You're texting me this right after I just paid rent yesterday. So at this point I'm like, okay, fine, since you want me to go to the HOA so bad, let me see what the big deal is. I didn't text him after that. I decided to take my ass to the HOA and find out what was good.
Basically, they suck this. You were approved by the association, or you found it through Craigslist?
Found it on Craigslist, spoke to the person that had the ad. They told me security deposit here, sign this lease here, this and this and that, asked for, yeah, that's pretty much it.
What's happening there is, since we monitor the parking lot, the board of directors, since it's a common agreement, the person that's renting right now is not allowed to sublease. They're a legal tenant. And now what they want is for you to get approved with us.
So after I went and I spoke to somebody at the front counter, I told him my whole story. I said I found a roommate on Craigslist. You know, everything seemed fine, but out of nowhere, he's telling me that I gotta fucking approve for them apartment that I'm already in. Like, make that make sense. Why do I have to approve for an apartment that I've been living in for 4 months? Not that I'm scared that I'm not gonna get approved, but why the hell am I doing that? At this point, think about it like this. My lease doesn't say that I gotta fill out an application. My lease does not tell me that I have to fill out an HOA form. My lease doesn't tell me that I have to get a... Sorry, I got a text message. My lease doesn't tell me that I have to sign this. My lease doesn't tell me. Listen, we signed the lease. All my lease says is that I gotta pay on time. I gotta pay $630 every month, and it includes like Wi-Fi and stuff. And if any necessary things like water bill come up, I gotta like pitch in for that if necessary. You understand? So try to understand my frustration. This is my frustration, that you're telling me to do something that's not even in our lease. So the fact that my lease doesn't say I had to fill out an application and pay an application fee, and that annoyed me. So I'm talking to the person at the HOA place at the front counter. They're telling me, oh yeah, we've also been hearing some suspicious activity in your area, I mean in your like building, about people parking, you know, where they shouldn't be. And let me bring this up. This is a very important fact. Okay, this is a 3-bedroom apartment. He has 1 room. There's a room downstairs, that's my room, and there's a room right next to his room. So 3 bedrooms. He just found a new roommate to move into the room right next to his room, right? He just got a new roommate. So I don't have a car. This roommate has a car. So things are starting to come together because I'm talking to the person at the homeowner's place, and they're telling me, oh yeah, we've been hearing about people parking and not having parking permits and being in parking places where they shouldn't be, and we've been monitoring the parking places, and we've been seeing someone's been parking around your building. And I'm like, oh, okay, so this makes perfect sense. So what if he wants me to go to the HOA place and get approved for the apartment because he's illegally subleasing? Subleasing meaning he's renting me the room without consent from the damn owner of the building. So at this point I'm thinking, okay, cool, so maybe the person that I texted my information to and I texted my social and ID to wasn't really the real building manager. And what if he's trying to get me to sign up for the HOA so I can cover up for the person that's currently living here? What if that person didn't get a parking permit and now they caught his ass and says, who the fuck is living there, because we've been seeing this car too many times in the damn parking lot? So that's what's going through my mind right now. So I have to go to the HOA, speak to the person at the front counter, telling them my story. They're telling me, oh, you know what? I could find you the building owner's phone number. I could find you that person's phone number. I said, okay, cool. Give it to me. And it turns out that the person I spoke to 4 months ago was the building person, so he didn't lie about that. That was actually the building person's phone number. That was the real phone number. It was the same phone number that the guy at the front desk gave me. Called him, spoke to him, told him the story. I didn't record that conversation, which I fucking should have. But he basically told me, oh, well, he was kind of rude too. He was like, oh, that's not my fault. No, well, your roommate should have told you that. And I'm like, well, I wasn't told. He was like, well, I think I told you that. And I was like, well, no, you didn't tell me that because you told me everything was fine and good to go. You didn't tell me anything about filling out a form. And he was like, oh, well, I don't know. If you want to move out, then that's up to you. But he should have told you. It's what it is. And he was like, wait, let me ask you a question. Is somebody living there too? And I was like, yup, he just rented the room to somebody else. And he was like, oh, okay, well, that's interesting because he didn't tell me that. And I was like, oh, okay. So at this point, this nigga not just lying to me, but he's lying to the new person that's living here. So my frustration is just kicking in because I feel like I'm in a deal where someone's not being honest with me, and all I want is a fucking honest landlord. Now here's where shit starts to get spicy. Hit my damn teeth. I mean, I want some rice. I want some rice. Good as hell. I want some rice. I want some yellow rice. After I spoke to the owner of the building, he was kind of rude, and he was like in a quick to like get off the phone with me because he was telling me, well, if you want to move out, then that's up to you. But hey, like I don't know, that's between y'all. That's between y'all. You handled it. Like it's like he didn't want to get involved and he didn't want to get sucked into it. Here's where shit gets interesting. I told him, oh, I just went to the HOA place. We need to talk. So after I texted him that we need to talk, he immediately called me like after 2 minutes of me sending that, and we're talking, and this is what happens.
Listen, I spoke to the owner already, and he told me what you told me. That I signed for the HOA, but I was never informed about this. And it's weird that I'm trying to approve for an apartment that I'm already in.
It's weird, but I don't really know what you want from me. I mean, you applied. You're gonna get approved. It's like a formality that really doesn't need to be worried about. I mean, I'm telling you right now, you're making a big deal out of nothing.
I'm not making a big deal out of nothing. So basically, the thing is, so it's okay.
You're not going to get approved?
I'm not worried that I'm not going to get approved, but listen.
Are you worried that there are some other...
Let me finish. Here's the thing. I just feel like it's rude for you, like, not to tell me this ahead of time, and it's just like, it's bugging me a little bit, because I feel like you're not being 100% honest.
Listen, buddy, why would I make you sign a lease only to throw this on you later? Like, what would be my intention? Why do you sound that out for a second?
I don't know. Why would I?
Why would I do this to you? Okay? If this was something foreseeable, I would have made you do it before you signed the lease. But, the owner got strong with us. He wants me to have everybody in this apartment sign the lease. It's apparently illegal. I just realized. I just found out. And it's not illegal, but it's just what the HOA wants.
So basically, it's not illegal, but it's still illegal.
This is what the HOA wants. I don't really know what to tell you guys. Anything. I told you to deal with me. Remember that?
Yeah, and you also told me to go to the HOA office, which means there's somebody at the front counter that I also got to deal with.
I told you I could drive you. I don't know why you just kind of like went without me. But whatever. What's done is done. It's a lease. Okay? I told him about it.
Okay, does she know about the other roommate?
I mean, yeah. He knows everything. So,
yeah, I just spoke to him a couple minutes ago, and he told me that the other guy didn't even call to check in. He has no idea about the other guy.
So you're dealing with... Alright, so you're going to pull me in. Is what you're trying to do. You're trying to fuck me over.
I'm not trying to fuck you over. It sounds like you're doing this to me. Relax. There's no need to use harsh language. Relax.
Hey, brother. You know what? You want to talk with me? That is the absolute worst thing you could... Alright. Now, we're on disagreeing with each other. If you do get approved...
What happens? What happens after I get approved and this all goes through? What happens?
Nothing at all. That's what I've been trying to tell you, man. But now that you're going through the landlord, you're not going through the landlord, you're going to the owner who basically gave me this lease here and told me whatever the fuck I wanted. Just don't break the law and everything will be hunky-dory. And you're going to fucking Manhattan. So you want to go through him instead of me, you're going to get a higher rent price. And you're going to be answering to him. Because I think you understand how these contracts work.
Okay, and what happens if I don't go to the HOA and I don't go through with this?
Well, hold on a minute. Didn't you say you already did?
I said I went over there and spoke to people.
You didn't do anything?
Listen, I'm asking what happens if I don't sign and I don't go through with this. I'm just asking. Like, what could happen? Like, does that mean I'm evicted and I have to go immediately? What does that mean?
I don't know. You won't just let it. You didn't file anything. You didn't bother to make the application like I asked you to. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Well, that's the point, man. I'm gonna have to institute an action. I'm gonna have to file for that. This is just not gonna work. I'm gonna have to do something about it.
What are you saying? Are you saying you're gonna evict me?
What's that?
You're saying you're gonna evict me?
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what this sounds like. Because you're just not like, you're not a good lead candidate. You are constantly you're trying to get, it looks like you're trying to get out of the lease here.
Listen, I've been nothing but respectful since I came in here. I don't understand what the animosity is.
One time back, you went above and beyond, you went over my shoulders like I told you not to. You constantly don't have that, you're constantly going against what I want. I am
Constantly? This is the first time.
I'm the leftover in an apartment, brother. That place is mine. It's my name. I am responsible for the people that are in that apartment. And you know what, man? I don't want to keep any fires and dishonest people in that place. I just don't want to do that. I did not sign up for this.
Neither did
You know
I.
what? You should. I can't believe you really that you're thinking you're a fly. You know what, man? I'm gonna usually stop me. And you know what? You just because you wish. You're gonna find out what the career lease is. Yeah, you found it, this lease agreement. There's no unilateral exit clause. So what I can do is this. I can totally find that you can make your life for the rest.
Okay. We never had any problems. I just wanted you to always be 100% honest with me. The thing is, I wanted us to come to a final conclusion and just be honest. You know, I just feel like even you're breaking your lease. You know.
How am I being dishonest?
You know, I mean, come on, think about it. Listen, there's no need to use hostile language. I'm just saying, like, even your landlord doesn't even know about the other tenant.
I'm going to cut you off because I absolutely do not care what you're talking about right now. Listen, buddy, you are 18 years old.
I'm 19.
You have a lot to learn, man. And honestly, I could care less whether you're going to stay in this apartment. I just want the money. But
and that's fine, because we're not friends. I don't know you personally. I just need somewhere to live, and it is what it is.
The kind of disrespect that you exude, it's laughable, man. It's laughable.
You're being disrespectful because your tone, the cussing, is just too much.
Yeah. Well, that's
because I didn't come at you sideways. I didn't cuss at you, so you shouldn't be cussing at me. It goes both ways. Respect goes both ways.
What's on here, buddy? You can do whatever you want, but until I find a new roommate, you are licensed for that rent.
Okay, cool. And I would love my security deposit and everything. And of course he hung up in my face. So as you can see, he's being really disrespectful, really rude. I'm confronting him about his fucking lies, and he's over here lying again and lying again. And then I sidetrack him again. I hit him with them facts. You know, usually when you hit people with facts, that's when they start to get nervous. And then usually when crazy people get caught up in their lies and you confront them about their lies, that's when they try to flip the script on you. After homeboy tries to flip the script on me, I'm mad as fuck and I'm upset. And there's a reason why I documentated all this shit, because that nigga was getting too damn spicy for me. So I was like, you know what, bitch? Never piss off a YouTuber, because you would get story times real fucking quick. So I'm thinking to myself, this motherfucker got some fucking nerve. Like, you really think I'm not gonna story time that ass? He hung up in my face twice, and I'm getting pissed, and I'm getting heated. And I'm being chill, I'm very reserved, I'm being calm, I'm not cussing. He's coming at me, cussing at me, being disrespectful, and I don't do disrespect very well. When people show me their true colors, believe them. When people show you their true colors, believe them immediately, because at that point, there's no fucking excuse. When motherfuckers out here like disrespect you, don't take that with a grain of salt. That should already tell you who they are. When people show you to a side of you that you didn't expect, don't take that with a grain of salt. Take note of that. He done showed a whole new side of him, going off on me, giving me them little white people threats. Like, I'm the last person you want to fuck over. You're going to regret fucking over me. Flip the entire script on me and assume that I'm fucking him over. And as he's talking shit to me, I accidentally messaged him this, and I was like, "Ooh shit!" I meant to send that to my other group chat of friends. And then he told me, "Oh, well, it's not just you. I'm telling you, the other roommate that just moved in a week ago to fill out the HOA form." And I'm like,
Okay, cool. Well, does the building manager know about this roommate? He said, yeah, I told him everything about that roommate. I was like, oh, really? Because the building manager just told me that he had no idea about this damn person. And then that's when he starts getting heated and saying, are you trying to fuck me? Are you trying to fuck me over? Like, I could take this further. Like, da-da-da-da. Like, I hit him with that. Well, does your building manager know about the new roommate? Because technically you're breaking your lease too, right? Because you're subleasing without permission. And if you're subleasing without permission, at that point, the lease you gave me isn't even valid. So how are you gonna try to come for me? Like, if you ever want to take this to court, how would you come for me? The lease that you gave me is kind of invalid because you're subleasing without approval. And plus, I'm illegally in this damn apartment because I didn't submit an HOA form. And according to you, I have to. But I'm in here and I didn't fill out the HOA form. So technically, you fed me bullshit. And I'm technically not even supposed to be here. I'm illegally here. He thinks I'm disrespectful because I'm going behind his back, speaking to the building manager and speaking to the HOA company and talking shit and trying to spite him and stuff. And then he's telling me on the phone, oh, I'm going to have to get you out of here. I'm going to get a new tenant, and when I get a new tenant, I want you out of here. I'm like, okay, fine, perfect, good for you. So you're evicting me? Okay, great. Out of nowhere, so after he hung up in my face, he hit me with that, as agreed upon, I'm going to find a new tenant, but until such time, you are liable for rent. And I said, okay, that's fine, kid. And he said, and depending on the demand for this place, that may take a long while. So I hit him with this long paragraph, being the most mature, bigger person ever. Because nowadays, you got to be the bigger person. Because one thing I learned in high school was, one teacher told me this, I'll never forget it. Let people lash out, let people go off, let people go insane, and you be reserved and calm, because in the long run, they will feel stupid, they will look back on it and feel stupid, because the whole time when you were calm and you were reserved and you had your cool and they were going off, they're going to look back and they're going to feel stupid and regret it, because you weren't giving them that kind of energy. Then I hit him with this long paragraph saying, okay, fine, I'll wait. I just hope things work out in the long run. Everything was fine until you texted me to go to the HOA. My intent was to live somewhere stable. You've always been kind and responsive, but listening to you belittle me and lash out over a mistake you made is so unprofessional and childish. I have no issue with you and hope we can coexist until you find a new tenant. No hard feelings on my end. He didn't text me back. He didn't text me back that whole motherfucking day. So then the next day comes and he ends up calling me. And then right after he calls me, he hits me with a text message. I'm sorry for how I reacted. It was uncalled for. I have 2 quick questions. Could you give me a call back? And I said, appreciate the apology, blank, but only address me when it's time to pay rent. Other than that, I will not respond. I'm that person. Like, I'm that person that if you try me or you do some fuck shit that I don't like, I will ignore you real quick. I don't give a fuck if you're my mom. I will ignore you. I'm the best person at ignoring people. Like if you wave hello to me, I will act like I don't fucking see your ass. If you a fucking friend or an ex-spouse and you bang on my fucking door and I open the door for you and you say, hey, I want to talk, I will look around, open the door, act like I don't see shit and close the door. So after I texted him that I'm not going to respond unless it's about rent, he hits me with that, I have important info to discuss. You should give me a call when you get a chance. And I said, well, if you got important info, so text me. He says, stop playing games and call me. And at that point, I was like, oh, so you think I'm playing games? You think I'm playing with you? That's one thing people need to realize is, be careful who you play with, because not everybody is playing with you. I ignore him. So the next day, he sends me a link to an application, and he says, please fill out. And I reply. Then he hits me with the, hey, I sent you the HOA application. Can you confirm receipt? I need to send that in to comply with HOA regulations. Don't worry, I got you covered with the $200 application fee. Just my way of saying sorry for springing this application on you. See, another lie, because he actually told me that the application was only $15. He hit me with that, it's only a $10 to $15 application. Like, I don't understand where you can't get through your head. He told me that the application was only $15, and now you're saying it's $200? This is some fuckery, and I'm not with it. Then I didn't reply, because like I said, I'm not replying. If it's not about rent, I'm not replying. So then he says, I'm texting you as requested. Is there something you would like to talk about so we can see if we can resetify the situation? I don't reply. Then he says, I see you've been avoiding my calls, texts, and emails. How am I supposed to get a hold of you? This does not solve anything. Please answer your door or phone so we can come to a mutually agreeable solution. Funny thing is, yesterday night, he banged on my fucking door at 10 o'clock at night. I'm fucking sleeping comfortable in my bed, and I hear a bang, and then I wake up, and then like you know how when you're sleeping and then someone does something like around you. Like if someone were to bang pots and pans, you would hear it in your dream. I heard the bang in my dream. I woke up to a text message. This text message exactly telling me, please answer your door or phone so we can come to a mutually agreeable solution. So I'm like, okay, so now you want to bang on my fucking door while I'm sleeping this late at night. It's 10 o'clock at night and you want to bang on my fucking door while I'm asleep. Okay, this is some big caca right here. So then he went to work or whatever. I don't know where the fuck he at. I don't keep up with this kid. I know he goes to like a school and he's like a law student or whatever the fuck. How ironic that he's a law student, he's breaking the law, and he's even admitting to me that he's breaking the law. And how ironic was it how he was telling me how, oh, what I did wasn't illegal, but you know, it's still illegal. Like, how ironic that you're admitting to me this over the phone. Like, bitch, be careful what you say on the fucking phone. Not everybody's playing with you, okay? You really don't think before you speak, don't you? Don't you, beloved? So this happened this morning, by the way. He ended up knocking on my door and trying to apologize.
I'm sure you corresponded with him and he told you the same thing. I just wanted to hear from you whether you're gonna go forward with it.
You already told me you were evicting me.
Well, I mean, I won't evict you if you submit an HOA application.
You already told me you were gonna evict me because I was disrespectful.
I can't hear you.
You already told me that you were gonna evict me because I was disrespectful.
I'm sorry if I came off as disrespectful. I've been very pressed lately.
Well, you need to learn how to speak to people because that shit really pissed me off.
If you just open the door, I can, I'll give you a sincere apology, man. I really do mean it. Like,
no, it's okay. You can keep it.
Say again?
It's okay. You can keep it.
What's that?
You can keep your apology.
Well, I mean, I don't want to be on like bad terms with you going forward.
No, it's okay. I'm good.
What do you mean? Everything's good? Everything's dandy?
I'm good.
Okay. How about this HOA application?
End of conversation.
What are you talking about? You're living in this apartment and I'm talking to you through a door. How is this the end of the conversation? Why aren't you... Are you going to sign the HOA application or not? And I'm sorry if I offended you.
You're disrespectful as hell.
Listen,
you need to learn how to speak to people.
I'm sorry for that.
All that belittling, like, oh, you're only 18 years old. Like, what is that? That's unprofessional. That's childish. Like, what is that?
Buddy, childish is the person who's completely cut me off from phone, email. You're talking to me through a door? Come on, man.
No, it's reasonable because I made it perfectly. I made it perfectly clear to you via text message that unless it's about rent, I will not be speaking to you at all. The only thing I owe you is rent. I don't owe you conversation. I owe you rent.
It's not going to be the problem. You're going to a sheriff is going to have to come here and evict you if we don't deal with this. I mean, come on, buddy. I don't want to have to be on such shit terms with you. Like, just please accept my apology. If not, I understand. But let's deal with the issue at hand. All right? I mean, let's move forward here. Let's, instead of making the situation worse, let's progress here. Let's do something about it. Let's be adults about it. I'm trying to be as cordial as possible. I don't know how to get through to you, man. I really want to. I want to just move forward and get this shit out of the way. But if things are going to escalate, if you don't file that HOA application, buddy, and I don't want it to get that way. I do not want to see you or anyone in any kind of legal trouble. And it's... Can we please resolve this in a mutually beneficial manner? Like, what do I got to do? What do you want from me?
I need you to tell me what is the point of me signing for this HOA form. What is the point?
Say again?
What's the point of me signing that HOA form? What is the point? Because that's not in on our lease. The lease doesn't say anything about me filling out an HOA form.
An HOA agreement is implicit in many Florida leases. So
but you never told me that. So explain that you never told me that.
Buddy, I will pay whatever it is.
I don't need your charity. I don't need your charity.
Money the problem?
I don't need your charity, sir. I'm just telling you that that's not in our lease agreement. You're hitting me with this unexpected news, and then when I check you about it, you're being disrespectful.
Why will you not sign the HOA agreement?
Because we never agreed to that in the first place.
But that's, there are plenty of things that aren't agreed to in a lease. It's not like that contract delineates every single aspect of our relationship, man. You can't just refuse to sign the HOA application because you don't want to, or because you want to give me a hard time. That's not how people go about it. That's not cool. So I mean, like, what is the issue? Other than the fact that it's not in the lease. Like, what are you scared? Are you scared that they're gonna come down on you for something?
I'm not scared of nothing. I just feel like this is very shady.
What's that?
I just think you're shady.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but you know, I never signed up to. I do not want to be a landlord anymore. And I'm putting it in my owner's hands. I'm giving everything up. I'm relaying everything to the owner now. He's going to deal with everything going forward. And you know, the HOA application is what counts now. That.
Okay, and at this point, if I sign the form, rent will get increased.
No, it will not.
At this point,
it will not, buddy. It will not.
You have to manipulate the process. I don't really know what to do.
You might make me what?
If you go through this owner, like, he's going to manipulate the rent. He's going to increase it. And not even the lease is going to be able to say, because he is the end all be all. This owner, his name is Albert, you talk to him, you want to go through him instead of me, you're going to get a higher rent price. And you're going to be answering to him. Because
rent will get increased.
No, it will not.
At this point,
it will not, buddy. It will not. I promise you. I will cover whatever it is. Okay? Don't worry about that. Here you.
So you admit that this is your fault?
What is my fault?
That you didn't tell me about the HOA application ahead of time? Because when I spoke to him, he told me that you were supposed to already tell me this, and you didn't tell me this.
There's a bit of a disconnect there. But it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Why does it matter?
It matters because you're out of nowhere telling me I have to do this,
what?
and I legally have to do this. You're telling me I gotta do this, then I gotta do this. Like, no. That's disrespectful for you to bring this up to me out of nowhere.
That's why you're not signing an HOA application?
It's disrespectful that you're bringing me news and you didn't tell me this ahead of time.
I'm sorry I didn't give you notice, but like an HOA application is kind of implicit in a lot of residential agreements these days.
Well, then you should have included it in the lease.
Now the owner wants to take control.
Okay. Like you said before, you said you're disrespectful, so I gotta get you out of here. I'm the last person you want to mess with.
What? Listen, can we just forget how much of an asshole I was on the phone?
No, we can't forget.
But like, I don't want to. I really don't want to deal with the court. I don't want to have to go down there and file anything because I've got a life. You've got your own things to do. Like, how can we move forward?
You already said how you felt. You said you were evicting me, so stand by exactly what you said.
No, I'm not going to evict you.
But you said you were, though.
Don't hard that.
You said you were, though.
No, just relax. Don't take what I said to heart. I was under the impression that you showed up to this HOA place and you just basically flat out told them, I'm not going to file the application because you didn't feel like it. I was under the impression that you were just doing it to spite me. So that's where that reaction came from.
Well, that's what happens when you assume.
And inappropriately, and I'm sorry for that. So, I mean, I just want to move forward.
I'll think about it.
What's that?
I'll think about it.
I wish I could redo this whole thing, and none of this would have happened if I.
Yeah, but time travel isn't possible.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
So after this pizza in the face ass nigga, hot dog water ass nigga, dumb ass nigga, did all that sobbing and fucking trying to apologize and kiss my ass, at this point, I'm getting the vibe that the only reason he's apologizing because at this point, maybe it's you cannot find a new roommate. Maybe you're doing this because you can't find a new roommate or you don't want to go through the trouble. So now you want to kiss my ass because it's like, oh, okay, you can't find a new roommate and you want to go through all that stuff. So now you want to get me on your side. You want to be all nice and you're still trying to insinuate the damn HOA form. And now you're still insinuating, are you scared that you're not going to get approved for it? Oh, okay. So at this point, my thing is your apology is full of shit and the only reason that you're being so nice to me is because you're trying to get me, you're trying to manipulate me. And you keep apologizing and keep being so nice, and every time I hit you with the what is your problem? What's the problem? Like, you're disrespectful as hell. I'm not with that. And the HOA form is not in the lease, so I'm not doing nothing. And then he keeps saying, so you're saying that you're not going to do it? So at this point, I'm thinking, oh, okay, so maybe you're recording this conversation that we have, and this isn't genuine. And I refuse to open the door because, first of all, I don't owe you nothing. I owe you rent. The only time that you can address me is when it's time to pay rent. So a few minutes after that, he texts me, again, I'm sorry for being disrespectful. My reaction that day on the phone was immature and unprofessional. There's no excuse, but I was under the wrong impression that you weren't signing the HOA application because you didn't feel like it or you were trying to make my life harder. I'll give you some time to cool off. I hope we can move forward and act like this never happened. Okay, bitch. Well, unfortunately for you, time machines don't exist. And if you disrespect me, in the words of Cardi B, if you have beef with me, we gonna have beef forever. No, I'm not with that shit. Don't fucking try me. So that's pretty much the end of that story. And I want to know y'all advice, like what y'all think, because at this point I'm just annoyed. Like, that wasn't in the agreement and I don't feel like I should be signing anything because I didn't agree. Like, I'm paying $630 a month. I don't owe you shit, but that's $630 a month. So at this point, if you try to take legal actions against me, what are you gonna do? Like, say, oh, he won't help me break the law. That's like saying, oh, somebody stole cocaine from me, arrest him. Like, if your hands are dirty, you can't come for somebody. If I wanted to, I could literally leave right now, but I'm being nice enough to stay until you find somebody else. You said, like you said before, evict me like you said you were gonna evict me. You're the one who said you were gonna evict me. I never said I wanted to leave. Keep that same energy you had before. You gotta keep that same energy you had on the phone. Keep that same energy you had before. Oh, you're gonna regret fucking me over. I'm the last person. Do you know who you're talking to? And guess what? I feel like he was kissing my ass because he's trying to get me on board. Because, you know, if he doesn't, he'll be fucked over by the building manager. So at this point, I'm thinking, oh, okay. So now you're trying to get me on board. Well, you should have been a lot nicer before. You should have kissed my ass before. But you let your emotions take over for your brain. Okay, well now since you want to be rude and you wanted to lie to me and you wanted to come at me on some slick shit, now I'm going to be difficult and not do what you say. You said you're going to evict me. You brought this upon yourself. Keep that same energy. But now that I talked about it with y'all, I'm not even that upset anymore. I just gotta let y'all know, this lobster tail was not worth $29 at all. I feel like I barely got any fucking meat. I got this much fucking meat. I would have been better off ordering one fucking shrimp. Nothing. What'd I get? This little itty bitty fucking yellow rice, these fucking meatless ass lobster tails, and this damn house salad with this fucking moldy ass, melted ass dressing because my dumb ass actually heat up the whole damn bag. But anyways, that was that. Honestly, please keep in mind that if people show you who they really are, believe them the first time. I'm not just some little bitch that you can manipulate. I'm not some little fucking impressionable ass 14-year-old. And then what really got me was when he hit me with that, dude, you were 18 years old. And I'm like, no, I'm 19. He hit me with that, you're 18 years old. You have a lot to learn about this stuff. That condescending attitude, yeah, miss me with that shit. Because I may be only 19 years old, but I'm wise beyond my years. And I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not an idiot. My mom didn't raise a fool. And fortunately for me, one thing I learned growing up was you always be polite to people. You always be kind to people. Respect goes both ways. Don't talk to people any kind of way and be real. Fucked up. That's one thing I learned being on my own. That people are out here be disrespectful. Like, you gotta check people with a quickness, because people will really try you if they feel like you don't know shit. Like, people will really try to run game on you if they feel like that you're dumb. I'm not dumb. I'm wise enough. I know enough about this shit to know that you're running some shady shit on me. I could even my friend told me, why don't you just talk to him and see what he has to say? Like, why don't you just like speak to him and see, like, just fill out the application? And I'm like, no, I'm not signing shit because I didn't agree to shit. I didn't sign where it said you gotta fill out the HOA form and get it back. Like, I didn't sign for that. And I actually thought everything was covered when I fucking hit up his damn building manager and sent my information over when he was supposed to do a background check. Have I really been talking this much? This shit, I feel like I've been here for like fucking 10 minutes. Anywho, you got me fucked up. Don't come for me. Keep that same energy you had before. Don't kiss my ass and try to be nice and get me on board, because I gave you the opportunity before to be polite and be nice, and you couldn't fucking do it. You had one opportunity to be a real nigga and you couldn't fucking do it. Watch out for people who literally try to fucking flip the script on you and manipulate you into making it think like it's your fault. Always be mindful that the people who get mad at you for calling them out on their shit, like, you ever like met a nigga who you caught them lying and then they want to flip it on you and get mad at you because you caught them lying when they the ones who in the fucking wrong? Yeah, watch out for people like that. And sometimes I'm scared to move in with people that I'm friends with, because people literally ruin relationships moving on people that they're friends with. And also, it's like, one thing that I did learn is, like, one of my friends told me, like, dude, you can come live with me, you can come stay with me. One of my friends that live in Texas, he told me, you can come stay with me, like, that's nothing. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I have opportunities lined up. I have people who are kind enough to take me in. That's great. And I have money saved up, so I can get a place if I want to, like that. Like, I can find a roommate, another roommate. It's just that Craigslist shit, I've always seen story times about it on YouTube, but I never thought this would be me. Like, having a roommate from hell, having a roommate that's crazy as fuck, knocking on my damn door, and then like calling me like 3 times repeatedly, like constantly calling me and texting me. Like, at this point, this is like harassment. This is bugging me. So leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Tell me what y'all think about this whole situation. I want to know what y'all think. What do y'all think I should do at this point? Because at this point, I can leave right now if I want to, but then I'm gonna be nice enough to stay, because I don't feel like leaving right away, because I just bought a $300 mattress. I bought a foam $300 mattress. It's a small twin size mattress, but it's comfortable as fuck, and I already put so much energy into a damn room. Like, I got a TV, I got my equipment. Like, I don't feel like moving all this shit. This is just too much for some bullshit. So the moral of the story is, the people on Craigslist are the devil's pawn. They are the Antichrist. Don't trust niggas online. Everything is not what it seems. But that's that for this video. Please share, like, comment, subscribe. You can talk to me in the comment section down below. And yeah, that's that. Troyce out this bitch.